back on the run, bro. Fuck that shit. I'm tired of losing the niggas, man. Fanny? I ain't tripping. Man, you want Fanny, bro? You want Fanny. And I gotta get Zaire. Ooh, Clark would be tough. Shit, probably. Maybe not, because he called Zaire. Thank you. Nigga, make me fucking admin, bro. I need bigs, bro. Push my shit, son. I don't know why you took me off. Okay. What about, okay, bet. What about, bro? He can get put in. So max should be extra. I'm trying to get like killer games knocked out.
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to Miami.
First team foul.
Greg, both teams love to push the ball off the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Now here's McCollum. Kicks it out to Williamson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Valanciunas has got the opening bucket of the night here for New Orleans. Now here's Doncic. From 13, and it's Ingram with the rebound. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Inside, Valanciunas. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. And here's Bullock from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. McCollum feeling it out a bit. No good from outside. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. He said Zion Williamson is at his most dangerous when he's playing on a full tank of gas. Coach said, we need to make him expend energy at both ends. Try to wear him down, at least a little. Problem is, of course, Zion now expects teams to try that. He's finding ways to adjust. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's McCollum off the drive. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And there's the steadiness to McCollum's game. He's going to contribute from deep almost every game. It's becoming a given. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Pass to Ingram.
Blocking foul called on JaVale McGee. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Mavericks on D. It's a three-point game. Kicks it out to McCollum. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 8 points for C.J. McCollum.
And this may not be the juiciest stat he'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
Here's McGee. Pass to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Fade away. Rebounded by McCollum. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. It was an area of his game he had to develop, and he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line. Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 6. Dinwiddie wide open. Drops in the tray.
Maverick substitution.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks
Spencer
from three.
Dinwiddie.
First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Graham.
Blocking foul called on Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Sent back. They retain possession. And finished off by Horford. Mavericks trailed by 5. And it's Smith penetrating. And it's Smith finishing it off.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself. And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here is Smith. The layup missed.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Out to the wing. To the left wing. Back to Graham. Connects from three-point range. Graham's got 5 now.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Dinwiddie. Misses off the left eye.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Up top, Powell. And stolen by Graham. It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And here's McCollum for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And over the years, McCollum has become one of the more reliable scorers in our league.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Back to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing that's obvious from interviews and from social media is that Brandon Ingram has a terrific work ethic.
Yeah, this is a guy who really knows the value of hard work. It seems like he's always putting in hours at the gym or working on finding new ways to evolve his game.
Here's Hardy. It's not going to go for him. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Here's McCollum. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. McCollum's got 15 points.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Doncic, no good. Pelicans leading by 9. It's McCollum.
Nigga, can we get to the shooter?
Again, New Orleans with the triple.
Their D was very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires, and we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Williamson, the screen. To the paint. And Williamson. Throws it down.
They're just playing to Williamson's strength. He has great hands. He's a great finisher. Excellent play call.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They need this. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He has 7. A 3 from McCollum. Mavericks with the rebound. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Finney-Smith. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the basket by McCollum. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so
Damn, why
different
he
back
open
then.
every fucking
We had
time?
other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Hardaway with a wide open look.
What is that?
The shot that time, not on target. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Williamson outside. Low block shot. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Dinwiddie attacking. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
First team.
The Mavericks shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dinwiddie. Dallas, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Hardaway. Mavericks trailed by 13. McGee with it. He's picked up by Nance. Lets the 3 fly. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last.
Checking in for the Mavericks. Dennis.
And so Graham will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Horford. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans only taking possession. And Hayes throws it down.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here he goes. That one drops for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And so it's New Orleans, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Mavericks trailed by 14. Smith outside. Not going to go that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Chalk up 2 there. Williamson's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Pelicans. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percent.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
The drive by Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
I like whenever Smith leaps up high for the jam. He's a guy that just doesn't mess around when he's in attack mode to get to the rim.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's off from 3-point range. McCollum right side. Williamson in the post. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got 25 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Smith for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And so it's Dallas with it. Shot on the wing. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
It's Williamson, top of the key. Spins. Driving in. Great spin move to the bucket. What a move. 6 points for Zion Williamson. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. Look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. It doesn't go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Team foul. Substitution for your Pelicans.
Here's Doncic. He's got 15. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Pelicans.
Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's hauled in by Wood. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 19. Going inside. In the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Alvarado. No good on the triple. Pass to Bullock. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Driving the lane. Here's Nance. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Hayes. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
And it's Graham missing. Mavericks trailed by 15. On the wing, Doncic. 19 points in the game. Count it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Takes it inside. In the corner, Horford with it. New Orleans moving it around. Three-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound. Fast break, here they come. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good on the putback.
Oh, that was unforgiving there by Wood down low, denying the defense the ball and then slamming it in.
Graham with the bucket.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Here's Alvarado. And the last shot of the buzzer
we
doesn't
good,
go in
man.
for him. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pelicans leading by 13. Here's McCollum. No good that time. Good D by Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bertans can't get it to go. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend. And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
You have the size that Valanciunas has. There aren't many people getting in the way of your dunk.
To the right side. Doncic looking it over. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The shake. And that's good for 2. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
In the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
To the middle. Pass to Daniel. Doncic with the steal. On the wing, Doncic. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And the basket by McCollum.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team. Now, substitution. Harry Jack.